And now, your Big 2 local weather authority forecast. We warn you first with meteorologist Derek Sibley.
Well, good morning, everyone. We're currently taking a live look outside of Midland, facing the downtown area right now. We got a nice blue sky outside of our Midland Sky Tracker network camera as well, but we are going to be seeing temperatures warm up here just before we start to see some thunderstorms become more likely during the afternoon as well. Cooler temperatures, though, we are looking forward to that as we head into next week's. Finally, some much-needed cooler air is going to be in store. Here's what's happening right now. We have this very strong, broad, upper-level ridge of high pressure building in the upper levels of the atmosphere, which has really kept us warm for a while. Now this ridge is going to continue to pull away from us at the same time. Notice how the ridge over time is going to begin to weaken, and it's really just non-existent anymore by the time it reaches off to our east, and that will allow our temperatures to finally begin to cool down, especially by the time we get towards the end of our work week ahead. You will notice a little bit of a difference here in those temperatures because today is another warm one out there. 91 by noon, 97 degrees for our afternoon high today. We will see that south wind as well. Thunderstorms become also possible by around 4 p.m. during the afternoon. Some of us are looking at the potential for seeing these thunderstorms today. The reason being is because we're watching this stationary frontal boundary here along with this dry line that's going to be setting up off to our west. Now the system is going to continue to heat up in intensity as far as the daytime heating effects, and also this dry line beginning to push its way towards the east here. As you'll notice, most of the thunderstorms will be along and east of that dry line here, as you'll notice, mainly here along the eastern and central Permian Basin. It looks like most of those thunderstorms, though, should exit the Permian Basin by the time we reach, let's say, about 10 p.m. We're just left over with some clouds while those storms here continue to pull away, as you'll notice, by the time we get to around late tonight and into tomorrow. We're looking a lot nicer here across West Texas. Just a couple of clouds here and there, a couple of thunderstorms that you'll notice here still left over, but most of the Permian Basin is looking pretty dry. Now, because of this, the Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk, a level 2, for the northeastern Permian Basin. This means that large hail is the primary concern today, and we'll also be watching the potential for damaging straight-line winds with this level 2 risk too. This level 1 is the marginal, which means that isolated severe thunderstorms are possible anywhere you see highlighted in green. So we have to pay attention. But behind that dry line, it's very dry, very low relative humidity values, and we're also watching some breezy weather conditions too. Perfect setup for some fire weather concerns, which is why the National Weather Service has issued this red flag warning that you see in pink here, mainly for looks like Eddy County and also down towards Culberson County, mainly between 1 p.m. till 9 p.m. today for the potential of seeing some fire weather hazards out there. So outdoor burning is strongly discouraged in these areas. Let's quickly talk about some temperatures. 104 was recorded yesterday at the Midland International Airport. We broke that record today. We're going to see a high of about 97. So it's not going to be as warm as what we saw yesterday, and we're probably not going to be breaking record high temperatures, but today most of us will expect temperatures to be into those upper 90s to those lower 100s here for some of us, and you can see by tomorrow we will be seeing those temperatures still back into the 90s, but still not as warm. 60s tonight, mostly clear skies. And here's a look now at your 10-day forecast. We are going to be seeing those rain chances stick around at least through the weekend and potentially into early next week for Memorial Day. We'll continue to monitor that here for you on Big 2 News. We are, after all, in the heart of severe weather season, and there could be a couple of days here and there that we may see some severe weather potential.